Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Glass City Podcast here at the CMB Production Studios. As you can see, I have got a guest. That's right. Sir Scratchman Drew. That's right. Everybody say hello to this young man. You just saw him on his stream doing the scratch tickets. And that's what this channel is about, bringing you entertainment in a whole different format. We do a lot of live feeds with bands and artists. Well, this is another type of entertainment, and that's why we're doing this today, sitting here. This is what he looks like, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I look at every night, 5 nights a week, sometimes 6 when he's over here with us doing your feeds for you. All right. Larry, nice to meet you. Hello, Haley Marie. Congratulations to everything that happened for you tonight. I'm glad to see it go to someone as special as you are. That's all I'm saying. I'm staying out of the rest of it. That's between you and Drew, you know?
Yeah.
So, what we're doing here is we're going to do Morgan James. Hello, how are you tonight?
Mary G.
Mary G, there she is.
Hey.
Yep, I'll tell you what, I love all you people. I've gotten to know a few of you through Drew's channel, doing the podcasts live on the other side of the studio here. My studio is at my home, so the things that you heard during his feed, you're going to hear the same here in the studio. It's just on the other side of the area he was working in, which is my bar area, believe it or not. Kind of fitting for that type of thing, sitting in the bar.
Thank you, Morgan. Your voice fits me very well, huh? Thank you, Morgan. Hope I ain't too hard on your guys' eyes, guys. I don't know, man. I'm a little skinny guy.
Yeah, that he is. A little too skinny. That I'm just saying, you know. All right, so Drew, why don't you tell us, what is it you do? How'd you get into it?
Well,
where are we going from here?
Scratch tickets, obviously. A lot of you that's in here knows Scratchman Drew. But I actually got into it, you know. I get a little deep into it and be truthful with you guys so you learn a little something about me. I used to be an alcoholic. And, you know, the woman I'm with now, I've been with 10 years. And she came to me one day and she told me, you know, you're either going to choose between the alcohol or your family. So, you know, I didn't think long. I already knew I wanted my family. So I had to figure out something else that I could do because I like to drink. You know, alcoholics love to drink. So I had to figure out something else that I like to do. I like to spend money. Alcoholics spend a lot of money. So I started scratching tickets. And I'm like, you know what? This is something where I can win some of my money back instead of pissing it all down the drain.
Literally.
So that's how it came along. Literally like that. I took an addiction that I had and turned it into something else. And now I share it with my family, my kids, you know, my friends, my brother Mark over here. We do a lot of stuff, you know, and it's awesome. You know, I meet a lot of awesome people. And, you know, that's where it originated from. You know, it originated from that, you know, and then I was nervous. I've been scratching tickets for a long time, and then I'd go on YouTube. When I first started my channel a couple years ago, I've had my channel for a couple years, but I never posted nothing or anything like that. And I used to watch these channels, and then I'm like, you know what, man, I want to do something like this. And then, you know, I met a very awesome person. I met Mary G. She came into my life, and she told me, you know, you be good at this. Keep it up. Keep it going, you know. So thank you, Miss G. I owe a lot of this to my channel, to you. Because, you know, she pushes me. I talk to her on a personal level. She calls me. We talk. You know, she's real good to my family and my kids, and she helps me. She's my inspiration. You know, she's like, hey, you know, when I get down about, hey, you know, we're losing, and I like, man, you know, I want to stop. I don't want to keep doing this because it's your guys' money I'm putting on the line, and I do feel bad when we lose. And she's like, you know, we wouldn't be taking the risk if we didn't know the option of what's going to happen. So thank you, Miss G. You're part of the reason why I do this and I push so hard. And everybody else too. Everybody else that comes in and comments on my videos.
Look at that. Guys. They like the tattoos.
You know, yeah, I got a lot of tattoos. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I'm tatted up, both arms, sleeved up. That's back in my young days. I'm 35. You didn't know my age. I'm 35 years old.
He's still young.
Still young, but I'm 35 years young. You know, I got these back when I was 18, 19 years old, when I was getting in trouble, but each one means something. You know, I got a lot of my tattoos mean something. You know, my kids' names. I got tattoos from my grandparents and my aunts and my uncles that passed away. You know, their names are on my body, stuff like that. And then I got my dumb stuff. You know.
Yeah, he's friends with me. That's, the dumbest thing he did, I think. We started off as co-workers, barely knew each other a year ago, and now we're doing all kinds of different entertainment together. I will admit, I'm going to put it out there, the program I have has been in thinking stages for about 6 years, and then Drew started doing his live feeds from here, and he's the one that got me into it.
I'm going to step out for 1 second, guys. I got to grab an ashtray.
So we're going to... Well, we'll just keep this thing going here for y'all.
Yeah,
and
there we go. We're good. Bam. We're back, guys.
We're back.
We're back. Sorry, guys. Hey, that's one bad habit I haven't been able to kick yet. Smoking cigarettes, guys. I don't know why. I think it's because when I'm scratching lottery tickets, I get nervous, so I gotta smoke. Like, I don't know, one stream I was in, Scratch and Surf came in, and he was like, "Hey, the joke of the day is Scratchman Drew smoked 49 cigarettes today, one for every ticket." He was about right too. I smoked a pack and a half of cigarettes that night.
All right.
It gets you.
Well, we got a new name in there I'm not familiar with.
Hey,
Freezy is casual. Yeah. All right. Thanks you all for stopping in. We do appreciate it. And like I was saying, it's because of Drew's live feeds here that he started doing that I actually put my show together, that I decided to jump off the bridge there, I guess you could say, and just go ahead and do it. And I got to give him a lot of props for helping me move along. Now, I've done mine a little bit different. I'm using different programs. If you stop in and see one of the programs later on, you're going to see entertainers. We're going to actually be doing live entertainment on our streams. This Sunday, we have a band called IMO, In My Opinion. We're going to do a couple acoustic songs, and we're just going to have a great time. And that's why I wanted Drew on here, is to let everybody in my audience and his see who the man is. Actually physically see this little guy right here. And by the way, the stool he is sitting on is actually 4.5 inches higher than the one I'm sitting on, if that tells you how tiny he is. If you look at us right now, we're about even. Well, Drew stands about 5 foot nothing. I'm 6'2". I mean, to give you an idea, Yep.
MJ and Andrew. Oh, MJ and Andrew.
Okay.
That's Mark's son and my son.
The juniors. The junior. Now that comment makes a lot of sense.
Freezy is casual, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Larry, you're right, man. The true scratcher says bam. You know it, buddy. Bam. You got it, baby. Bam. Yes, sir. And Morgan, no, I have not tried vaping. I mean, I have, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just the thing of having a cigarette in my hand, I guess. I don't know. I've tried different ways to try to quit, but it's hard. It's a hard habit to kick, I won't lie. So if anybody that does smoke ever wants to quit, it's very hard. I will tell you that. I've tried multiple times.
All right. You can probably hear the minions in the background there. One of the microphones I use is for studio work, and it's going to pick up everything. And but that's the way we like it, that live situation, that real down-to-earth feeling, and that's why we do what we do. Drew's got his scratching that he does. I bring in live entertainment from around the city of Toledo. We're booked all the way up through September, so you guys have to stop in. Yeah, there you go.
I had to try. I eat a lot of. Hey, you can ask Mark, man. I eat all candy all day at work.
All night long.
Really bad with what they call sunflower seeds. I'm real bad with those. I spit them everywhere at work. They get mad, but I pick them up.
Yeah, we clean them. I even help.
Spit them everywhere. I be driving down the road with the forklift, spitting them everywhere.
Miss Kay, she's a smoker too. She knows how we feel. I am too. I don't currently have a cigarette. Up the little face that popped in, that's my youngest right there. That's a little Miss Callie.
So yeah, man,
So, do we have any questions? I mean, you guys have been in streams with Drew for quite a while now, and maybe there's something that you haven't had a chance to ask him, but now that you see him, go ahead and put that out there. Let's see what we got.
You can ask anything, guys. I'm open to anything. Just keep it reasonable,
And if you have questions about the Glass City podcast, we can answer them as well as while we're doing that. Oh, we got another one sneaking in here, buddy.
Oh yeah, we got little MJ. Yep. There's Andrew. There's my son right there. This is my son. Right here, this is my little guy. He's about bigger than me. He ain't my little guy. He's my little big guy. He's about as tall as me. Weighs about as much as me.
But he looks cuter.
Yeah, he's much cuter though. Get over here for being camera shy, boy.
Hungry.
All right. But yeah, you know,
All right.
we're both family guys. You know, we got the kids around at all
All
times.
right, we got Miss Morgan James. How many kids
How
do
many
you
kids
have?
do you have? All right, Morgan. I have 4 kids. Morgan, I have a 14, about to be 15-year-old. I have I have my son, which is 10. I have a daughter that's 9, and I have a 2-year-old. So I have 4 kids. And if Mark wants to share how many kids he has,
Between my wife and I, we have 6 total. 6 children, 6 grandchildren. So it's a very busy household at times, and we love it. Wouldn't change it for the world. With the 11, the reason that's my lucky number, I know everybody's got their special numbers, Drew's being 23. Mine's 11. My wife and I were married 11, 11, 11. I got to remember that number. I don't have a choice.
and guys, you might be thinking I'm drinking a beer. It's not, guys. It's Old Duels, non-alcoholic beer. When you get the urge to drink a beer, pick one of these up. Tastes
Very
like
good.
alcohol.
Very
Won't
good.
get you drunk. Drink about one of them, you're full. You're
So-
ready to be full. So let's see some other questions
Yeah,
here.
let's see. We got
Have you ever
Larry.
been down south? Yes, Morgan, I have been down south. I've been to Texas. I don't know how far south you're talking. I've been to Kentucky, Tennessee. Been to Florida. Let's see. It's about as far that way as I went. You know, I've been to Indiana, Illinois,
We're watching the
up to
stream.
Michigan. Stuff like that.
Well, that ain't south. Michigan's north.
Larry said him and his wife got married on Friday the 13th.
You know,
I
he's
like
taking
that.
a
That is
picture.
awesome, Larry.
He's taking a picture. No,
That is really cool.
No, Larry, we don't work for XPO, brother. We work for a company called DPI. We make house paneling, brother. We actually run the packaging department. We make sure it gets shit. We package it, put it in the warehouse, and get it out to your guys' houses. That's what we do.
That was him.
All right.
What do you say?
Never been to South Carolina,
Nope,
Morgan
nope.
James, but I'll share a little something with you. My oldest daughter, my 14, about to be 15-year-old, she lives in Myrtle Beach. So I've never been there. She comes here to see me. I don't, get to go and see her there, but never been there.
Yeah. No, I've been to some of the places Drew has, obviously, Kentucky, and I did spend some time in Georgia where a band hired me before I got married to my wife, and did spend some time down there and had a good time. Florida, used to go all the time. So, Miss Mary G, that's cool. What, that I have so many children, or that I've survived so many children? Myrtle Beach, yes. Nice place. Never been there, just seen pictures of it.
Yeah, me neither. Never been there. Heard it's beautiful, but I'm thinking about making the trip one time and going there.
Texting.
Yep. So, okay, what else we got out there?
What else? Any other questions, guys? Feel free. This is the time where we can all get to know each other on a personal level.
Oh,
You know.
Larry's in Jacksonville, Florida?
Jacksonville,
That's a
Florida,
nice
Larry?
place. I spent a lot of...
Nice.
Both. Thanks, Miss Mary.
I want to say, is it Jacksonville or Tampa? My mom, or my stepmother, my real mom passed away, as everybody knows. My stepmom, my dad's wife, she has a friend that lives there, and that's where I had sent Haley a ticket not long ago that I won $30 on. They had brought it back to me. They go to Florida a lot. They're actually looking at buying a summer home there. But it'd be winter time here. It'd be summer, for them there. So a winter home from here, so they ain't got to freeze because it gets cold here, guys.
Yeah, it does. I was just going to tell Larry that. You lived in
Yeah.
Canton for 15 years. Well, you know what? You're better off where you're at, in my opinion. I personally have spent a lot of time in Kissimmee area, Clearwater area, things like that back in the day.
Hello,
Hey, Trish.
Strapp.
Yeah. There we go.
You live in
So-
Jackson Beach. Okay.
How old is Scratchman?
Drew.
He's
Scratchman
not.
Drew.
He's not old.
I'm not old. I'm young. I'm 35 years young. Not old.
Mm.
And you could be 70 years old, but you're only as old as you feel. So I don't ever feel a day older than 13.
That's how we act at work, by the way, too, people.
Yeah, I do. We do. We act like kids.
We definitely enjoy our job. We enjoy working together and getting the work accomplished, and that's really what drew us together.
Heard of the Clemson Tigers. Yes, I've heard of the
Oh,
Clemson
yeah.
Tigers. I am, Morgan, as you talk about that, I am an avid football fan. I watch football from starting now. Next week starts the first preseason NFL. I watch all the college football. I'm a Michigan fan, Michigan Wolverines fan.
Oh, Trish asked again
Trish,
how many kids.
I have 4 kids, Trish. 4 kids, darling. 14, 10, 9, and 2-year-old.
Larry said he's got a real question coming, so we'll wait till that pops up here.
All right, Larry. Let's
So-
see what you got, brother.
And again, I do want to thank everybody for popping in. My shows usually run between 11 or noon. Start time on Sunday. It's every Sunday. It's a live podcast with some kind of entertainment. And again, it's always something different. You never know what we're going to be talking about. We try to keep it real. We try to keep it clean, which is not easy. Myself being a DJ for many years, playing in bands for many years. And but we try to keep it as common for everybody to watch as we can.
That's awesome, Morgan. They're right by the national champions. Yeah, they are a good team. I'll give you that.
How old am I? I am 48. Will be 49 in December. So I'm approaching that halfway mark, if you want to look at it that way.
Oh, last night was the first one? Well, my team don't play till next weekend, so I don't consider it till my team plays.
Yeah.
Or no, you know what? They might play tonight. You might be right. It might be in tonight. It was the first preseason.
Yep.
I don't catch preseason too much, but I will be. For people that's on here now, I don't know if anybody gets into fantasy football leagues. I'm going to be running a couple football leagues, so I'll be posting them on my channel. If anybody wants to get into them, I'll post it and you guys can email me.
All right, there we go. There's Larry's question. Well, thank you very much, Miss Trish Scratcha.
How did you beat alcoholism?
I definitely don't feel as old as I look, or as young as I look, as you may put it. And I do appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Well, Larry, like I told you, brother, alcoholism, it is hard. It's hard to quit, brother. And everybody's different. For me, per se, it was easy because of my family. I seen my kids. I was mean to them. I ain't gonna lie. I was mean. I was an angry drunk. I wasn't a calm, cool, funny drunk. I didn't know how to control my alcohol. I couldn't just drink 1 or 2 and have a good time. I had to get so wasted I couldn't walk. But I think the easiest way for me was to quit drinking is I still put myself around it. Because I knew if I could fight the urge, I could do anything. And that was very easy for me. And then every time I looked at my kids, I looked at the thought of losing them, and the ultimate was either them or alcohol. And I didn't want to lose them. It was kind of the life I grew up in. I was in a split household. I didn't have my real mom and my dad together. Didn't have all my brothers and sisters living with me. So I went through it rough, and I didn't want that for my kids. You know what I mean? So a lot of that was easy for me. But it took a while. It was hard. It took years, but when I wanted a beer or something, I would do something else to deteriorate me from wanting to do that. I would, grab a ticket, or I'd grab my kids and go grab and do something with them. Something to ease my mind off that. Or these right here, the near beers, I promise you, for me, they help a lot because when I get the urge to drink, still, I've been sober 10 years, and when I get the urge, I can drink 1 or 2 of them and I'm fine. I get that drink of that beer. It's like how you guys said with the cigarettes. It's easy to quit cigarettes. Grab a candy bar or something like that. I'm replacing it with something. You just got to replace it with something, Larry. And this is how you got to replace it with something. You got to figure out something else that when you get that urge, you can do it with that, and it's still giving you the same satisfaction.
And everybody chiming in, I want to say thank you. And you're right. And Larry, this is the thing. You've got a lot of support. You can get a hold of Drew. I'm sure you can get a hold of anybody else in the chat right now, including myself. If you just want to chit-chat at some point, drop me an email with your number. I'll call you up. Now, I will let you know that during the week, Drew and I work third shifts. So it would be like mid-evening when we got a hold of you, but I know for a fact he'd be willing to do that.
I'm down, brother. You ever need somebody to talk
Yep.
to, brother? My email's on there. I'll exchange personal numbers with you, man. You can
Yep,
call.
exactly.
We'll talk in person.
Exactly.
You know,
and we'll help you through it. You know, if there's something you truly want to beat, and it sounds like and it looks like from what you're typing, we're there for you. We're going to do that. We're going to help you out
brother,
every step of the way. You know, I'm stubborn. Drew will tell you, and we can help you kick this. We can do it. Everybody you've got the support of everybody else in here. I know it, and that's what we're going to do. Yep, it's in everybody.
Yeah, and like Miss G said, you know, really at the end of the day, it's mind over matter. You know, even nowadays, if you watch the news and you hear about all these people that's got these drug problems, and they're like, "Oh, I can't kick it." No. You know, it is harder for other people, but it is mind over matter. You know, it's you not letting the drug control you. You can control it. So
Agreed.
Once you can figure that level out, you won't have a very hard problem at all. You know, kicking it. You know, it'd be very easy after that. And like I said, you just got to find something in your level that's equivalent to give you that same feeling that alcohol gives you, and do that instead. And eventually it'll wear away. You won't want that alcohol. Like now, I can go to the bar. I'm fine. I don't urge to get drunk. But, you know, I used to drink a lot of liquor. So now when I get around the liquor, it gives me a little upset stomach when I smell it. You know, and that's just my body now rejecting it.
All right. We got your back, Larry.
Yeah, Larry.
We got your back.
That was the same odds I had. See, Larry?
Yep.
It's either none or all, brother. You got to, you know, honestly, brother, it's either none or all. You can't do one or two because, like you said, you're like me. I couldn't do one or two. If you can't do one or two, you can't do one or two.
Yep. And I congratulate you, Stephen. In a way, I envy you. I've been smoking since, you know, I was around 15 and been drinking almost as long. Not as much anymore, obviously. Little ones, when they come into the picture, that does change your whole mindset. It really does. And that's cool. I really admire that. So
But yeah, Larry, man, give me a message tonight, brother, on my email. I'll swap my number with you, brother, and we'll chat on the phone, man. And you know, it's a little easier to talk on the phone. You know, you can share a little more, and I can share a little more with you. Then, you know, I'll help you through it, brother. You know, it's always good when you have somebody to experience. That's one thing you learn about the Scratch Man here, man. I won't ever give nobody advice about anything I ain't never experienced, cause I was raised. You know, you can't give advice if you don't know. If you've never experienced it, because I can't tell you, hey, quit smoking cigarettes and this is how you do it if I never smoked cigarettes.
True.
Because you don't know.
This is true.
You know,
you don't know that addiction. You don't know that feeling.
Them kind of people are the kind of people, like, you got your counselors. You know, a lot of counselors don't help people because a lot of them counselors ain't experienced what you're experiencing. They just went to school, learned this is what the problem is. No, you got to experience something and know something to be able to help somebody in that situation, because then you're being 100% with them.
All right. Thanks for stopping in, Morgan. We do appreciate it. You have yourself a great night as well. Love these streams.
You don't never feel obligated to donate, Morgan.
Nope.
Never feel obligated, you know. Just you showing up every day into my streams and commenting on my videos. That's enough donation for me. You know what I mean? So never feel obligated to donate.
Yeah, we do know what you mean, Larry. We do the same thing with the band sometimes. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna hide that fact, but we do. So, well, we're gonna go to a different view here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna have Drew scratch a couple tickets. Now they're gonna be from a little bit of a distance. Again, my studio is set up more for bands and in one-on-one interviews, but we're gonna kind of show you a little different view of what can be done here. And let me get a couple of things out of the way real quick. And here we go. You're going to lose sight of us for just a moment, but you're going to see another view here. All right, here we go. Okay.
And there we go, guys.
Can you all see that? Does that look good? Should be coming up here. I keep forgetting, honestly, folks, my program screen is a little faster than the actual stream going out to you. It looks like
So here we go, guys. We got 2 tickets here. They're the 45th anniversary black. Went up to 20,000. You get a 10X or a champagne symbol, and you win all 10 prizes. And then after we're done scratching these, we'll get back to chatting some more, guys. So let's see here. Got a 9 and a 5. I don't know if you guys can see it too well, but the camera's hung up high and it don't have the zoom in it. We're just still in the process of getting a different camera where you can zoom in and out.
We're working on new equipment, new ways of doing things, and
so check it out, guys. First scratch, we got a winner on a 5. We got a winner on a 9. We got a 12, 4, baby, that was 4, 7, 17, 3, 8, Mary G's 13, and a 19. So we got a 3 and a 2. $5, guys. We'll take it. $5 on the first ticket, guys. Oh, no problem, Larry. Don't ever feel that way, brother. Don't ever feel like you're not a downer, bro.
No, actually, just the opposite. It actually picks us up because there's somebody else out there that's going through some of the things that we have in the past, and it's real nice to see that someone wants to achieve that next level, and we want to be right there with you. So yeah, don't ever feel like that.
Bad, man. And that part of kicking that addiction is to have somebody you can talk to. It's hard when
absolutely.
You try. It's hard sometimes. I understand to talk to your wife and explain to her, hey, look, this is my problem, because they don't see it like you do, because they don't have that problem. So, nah, bro, don't ever feel like you're it's always good, brother. Feel free to speak your mind, man. All right, guys, we got a 16 and a 7. Got 11. There's CMB's number.
There's my number.
12. A 1, 2, 17. Baby, that was 4. There's Larry's number. Look, Larry, we got your number, brother. We got your number. 5. Mary G's 13. And we got a 9. So that's all right, though. We didn't win on that one, but we got $5 back. So we paid for those tickets, guys. And we got another one of these $20 tickets, guys. I told you, I love these tickets, guys. We're going to scratch a ton of these tickets. So here we go, guys. We'll simple hunt this one, guys. Let's see if we can get that win, guys. And the other 2 tickets I did scratch were 000 and 001. I bought the last 3 and I saved 1 to do on the stream over here. So maybe this will be the winner. The other 2 were losers. So we got a 17. 32. Maybe that was 4. GKR is 29. Got a 12. There's my 23, guys. 25. Mary G's 13. 7. Number 5. Surf's number 8. Number 10. 38. There's your number again, Larry, brother. Right there you go, Larry, brother. Number 3. Got a double ducky. 6. 24. 14. 26. 28. Alright, guys, so no symbols. First number, 36. No 36. Number 9. We got a 29. Got an 8. 34. I didn't see no 34. We got a 38. 16. No 16. We got a 17. Come on, number 3 for Larry, man. 37. No 37. We got a 38. 27. We got a 26. 19. No good. And a 30. So no 30 up there, guys. Alright, now we're going to scratch this bonus area. Got a 500. 200. 100. 200.
Come on, 200.
$10. Ooh, I thought we had it, boy. I thought we had it. And a 20. So that's crazy. 3 of those in a row was a loser, guys. So somebody got paid out.
Yep, somebody, not us, unfortunately.
Wasn't us. Actually, I bought these tickets, guys, when I picked my daughter up. She was in Girl Scout camp in Defiance, Ohio, at Camp Libby. And I actually picked these up at a gas station right by her thing. It's a little farther from me, about an hour away. So.
All right, here we go. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can see us again. I don't know if that's such a great thing, but...
Man, I don't know. I don't know if you want to see my ugly mug too much longer,
but
guys.
the cameras are still working, so that's saying something right there, I think, with both of us sitting here. So, 3 will show its face when you don't need it. Of course, Larry. Isn't that the way it usually works? I mean, come on.
Yeah, me too. 23 always show up, but it never shows up in the win column. So I feel
right,
you, brother.
right.
So yeah, if we got some more questions, guys, we want to keep this stream a little longer for him, and let's get him going.
So what we got here?
Is there any requests you guys would like to do? Like to see me scratch more of, or neither one ugly? I don't know, man. This guy over here, man, he might win the contest for the ugliest Halloween costume, man. I don't know.
What do you mean costume?
I know he wears it 24/7. I tell him all the time. Nah, man. He's a good dude, man. I've known him about 2 years, CMB. He's a real good dude. We clicked right off the get-go. Met him at work. We've been brothers ever since, man.
Yep.
Got each other's back. We, do stuff with the family together, and it's what you got to do, man. People meet people for a reason, God put us together for a reason, so you got to be blessed with that. Hey, Larry, whatever, brother. Let it out, brother. That's what this is for. This right here is not only to help me, but help you guys,
Oh, more break the bank tickets, huh?
More break the bank tickets. I got you, Haley.
We can
Only
do that.
thing, Haley, that sucks about the break the banks, darling, is they're starting to get real low. I think they're going to take the ticket out. I mean, there is still a couple big ones. But, I already donate enough to the Ohio Lottery,
We might want to find another state, right?
Yeah, we need to find some more states for some better tickets like Miss G. We need to get Miss G to start sending us more of her tickets, boy. We be banging on her stuff, boy. Oh, definitely, Larry. Definitely, brother. Definitely, man, Like when me and Miss G, me and Miss G got real close. I did a stream one night, and I was feeling down and that, and I spoke my mind about a little stuff that was going on, and Miss G was like, you're a good kid, man, And she stuck with me since then.
All right.
How much do I spend on lottery tickets, Trish Scratch? I'm going to answer this in 2 ways. My personal money, I probably spend about maybe $10 to $15 a day. I'll scratch tickets and don't show them on my channel. And then you see when we run books. We scratch a lot. We spend a lot when we scratch books. 1 month we scratched, when we did the 4 books, that was $1,000 right there. And then we did a couple other books. So in 1 month we scratched towards about $5,000 worth of tickets. So, I mean, personally, I don't scratch as much tickets as I used to because I'm working a lot, and now I got a little 2-year-old, so she's taking a lot of my money up. But it's better to give it to her. But I do have a little, at least $5 to $10 a day I like to scratch, for myself.
Let's see.
Yeah, I understand, Trish. Like I said, no need to donate. Hey, you're the best donation that anybody can give to Scratchman Drew is to show love. Come to my channel. Show love when I'm doing my live streams. Share me out to everybody you know. Help me build my channel. And, make me successful. And I'll show the same love back to you guys with, and all that,
Oh, yeah. Okay, what else we got for this young man? Itty bitty scratchery.
Itty bitty scratch. Yeah, little itty bitty scratcher, man. She's a handful. She's a little crazy kid, man. I love her though. I love her to death. She's identical to me. She looks like me but with hair. I almost think like I pooped her out, not my girl,
That's one way, yeah.
Definitely, Larry. Definitely, brother. Yes, we'll get to talking, brother. Email me. tonight, man, and I'll swap numbers with you, and we'll have some true man-to-man conversations, bro. You know, just one thing you gotta understand, Larry, is I'm an honest guy, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel, whether it hurts your feelings or not. Because in my eyes, a true friend is somebody that's gonna tell you the truth, no matter if it hurts you or not, because they care for you. And to me, yeah, you may say it's a true friend when he's like, oh, you're doing good. If you're not doing good, I'm gonna tell you, you're doing shitty, bro. This is what you need to do. You know, and I hope one day after saying that, you can look back and say, you know what, Scratchman Drew was right, man. He may have been an asshole about what he said, but he was true. He was genuine. So, you know what I mean? That's just, you know, ask Miss G. I'm an honest guy, man. I don't beat around the bush, man. You tell me your problems, and I'll tell you what you need to do, whether it's gonna hurt your feelings, because I have experienced it. You know what I mean? And I don't want you to take it the wrong way. You know, I'm that way at work. You can ask Mark.
Oh yeah,
me and him
definitely.
both are the same people. I think that's why me and Mark link so much. We're both honest and brutally people, and we like to make people that's around us better. And the only way you make them better is being honest with them. You can't sit there and lie. Oh, you're doing all right. If you're not doing all right, and you're not doing your job, or you're not doing what you need to do right, you need somebody there to put their foot in your ass and tell you, look, this is what's got to happen. This is where it is, and then you'll be there. You know.
277 supporters.
Nice, Trish. 277.
Yep. Well, you added one tonight. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
So yeah, you know, that's. Sometimes I get negativity for being so honest with people. You know, some people want that friend that's, oh, you're doing okay when you're not. You know what I mean? But
don't ever sugarcoat it.
To me, that's not a real friend. You know, to me that's an associate. You know, I got two different kinds of people I hang with. I got friends, which are my brothers. My brothers are my friends, and my sisters. And then I got associates, people that, hey, you know, I know you. I'll beat around the bush if that's what you want me to do, because I know what kind of person you are.
You're right. Like that. You're right, Miss Haley Marie. Drew is a great friend. He's been a great friend for me. Hopefully, I pass that back to him, or at least he feels like I do. I try. So it's a wonderful thing that him and I got to start working together, and then we developed the friendship beyond that, and we're doing a lot more together. So. And
we build off each other. We like at work. You know, we started out, we do a certain amount of X amount of parts, or, you know, boards. Now every night we're pushing ourselves to do more, and then we got people ahead of us in the company that sees that, you know, and we're kind of like, they tell us we're like the pedestal. This is what we need people to be at your level. We need people like you. So to have people tell you that feels good.
You're right, Larry. A real friend is 100% all the time honest.
Well, thank you, Miss G. I appreciate it, Miss G. And Miss G is an honest person too, guys. If anybody ever does get the opportunity like I have to be in her life, you understand it's an opportunity of a lifetime, man. It's a blessing. Miss G is an awesome person. She's a real good person. She don't beat around the bush. She's like, you know, people like us, we all connect for a reason, because we don't beat around the bush. You know what I mean? People like that stick together.
All right.
You know, that's really the best way to be.
So how is the audio and video coming out to you folks? Because like you said, this is a little different setup than what Drew uses. I'm going through a couple of different programs, in which we're going to get Drew's channel more like, I think, what I do in the future, where he's going to have graphics. He's going to be able to do all kinds of different things. I'm working on intros and outros for his channel. All the behind the scenes stuff that I can do, I experiment with mine, and then I say, hey Drew, we can do this. we can move it forward, you know, and that way his channel is just the most, you know, one of the most awesome things that you'll be able to watch, and it'll be more than just entertainment.
Thanks, Steven, brother. I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you,
man.
I enjoy you as being a supporter and a friend too, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Miss Mary G. I try to do my best. And Haley, thank you very much for your comment on that too. And I'm going to continue to, like I said, work on my channel. And as I make it better, and I take that knowledge, I'm going to pass it on and give it to Drew to also keep that going.
Yeah, Larry, I'm available tonight, brother. I gotta take the kids home. You know, I'm not at my home. I'm at my buddy's house in the studio. But yeah, email me, give me your number, and I'll give you a call back later on the night, brother. I always got time, buddy. I work third shift, so I'm up all night.
Right.
This is my time. My body tells me I gotta be up.
Well, I'm glad to see that the video quality is great. Thanks, Larry, for that. I'm hoping it's coming through for everybody. And Miss Mary G, I couldn't think of anybody else to help like I do than Drew when it comes to something like this. Like I said, he's been my inspiration for my channel. That's been on a back burner for 6 full years. Myself and some other artists and DJs had talked about doing this, and it never happened. I met Drew, and he inspired me, point blank. That's all there is to it. So I'm taking my knowledge and what I know from years of doing things, and I'm applying it to his channel, and I'm applying it to my channel, and that way we can bring you the best audio, the best video, and just have a great time with everybody at any given time.
Exactly.
That's what I want to do. That's my contribution is the behind the scenes and the technical side of things that I do.
Yeah, we feed off each other, guys.
Very much.
We feed off each other.
Very much.
Man. You know, I'm more of the talkator, and I can get people in. He's more of that behind the scenes guy that's like, hey, I'm gonna make this video the sweetest video somebody's ever seen.
We sure can there. Let's get Drew's email posted here.
Yes, we can. You can just type it in, Daddy Drew 8884.
And that's
Mary G hit it in. But you go ahead and put it
okay.
in yours too.
Well, we got. Oops, sorry about that.
There it is, brother. Miss G posted it for you.
I'll back out of this then.
And Miss G, I will give.
You're seeing the ending credit there. Sorry about that. I hit a keystroke wrong. Again, I'm still learning my own programs. They're all new to me.
I'll give. I'm gonna exchange Mark. You know, you guys' information between you and Mark, because Miss G's in the process. She's got a camera on that and wants to go live, but she don't know how to set it up.
I can definitely help. It's something that I've done a lot of research. I'm still doing research every day, just so we can make these channels better. I really want to take it to the next level for both Drew and myself. And what's nice about it is his channel's different than mine, yet we can combine the two and have a lot of fun, like tonight. You know?
Exactly. But yeah, he's the man to show you how to set up all the cameras. He got me there. I used to use my phone. It was easy. Hit the button to start. Now he's got me with the cameras. I'm learning how to put all these links in my channel now. I'm adding all you guys to my feature channels, which you'll see eventually. Everybody that comes in on a daily basis to my stuff, I'm going to start adding you guys all to my feature channels so everybody can grow. Now I have this new thing on my page. It's called the community wall. If everybody can start looking at that every day, I've been posting. If you look now, people's links to their channel and what kind of goal, you know, I feel like you guys can reach in a reasonable time and help you guys grow. You know, I've posted Mary G's, Haley's, CMB's. I've posted Vicky's videos. She hit her 1K. She needed 10 people. Helped her out, put her in the community. You know what I mean? That's what we're here to do. I help everybody out.
Oh yeah, we'll get there.
We're getting there, man. We're gonna get it to where we're big. We're gonna get big in this, boy. But you just gotta have the will. Where there's will, there's a way.
Oh yeah. And those of you that may not have seen any of my earlier streams, I know Miss Mary G has. She's made comments, and thank you very much. But if what I do is my weekly show here, I do it 3 times a week, Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays, and I announce where our local bands are playing, local entertainment. If you have somebody in your town where you live, it doesn't have to be where I'm at, and you want to get that out there, let me know. You can go to my page, you can click on the one link, and it's glasscitypodcast@gmail.com. Send me the information, and I will put it on my shows. Doesn't matter what state you're from, where you're at, I will put it out there for your local area. So anybody that's in your area that wants to watch it, they can see it. They can see where things are going on. And the whole channel is about entertainment. Drew is an entertainer. What he does is entertainment, and that's why he's here sitting with me tonight.
Exactly. And Miss G, you don't owe me nothing, darling. It's all about, staying true to each other and showing love and support to each other, showing it back, giving back. That's all it's about, I don't knock no channels on YouTube or nothing like that. But I'm trying to deteriorate this, or I don't know how to use the word. I'm trying to make my channel different from everybody else's.
You want to be distinguished.
I want to be distinguished from everybody's. Everybody
else, yes.
Their channels, they do their giveaways a different way. They do this a different way, and they do that a different way. Well, guess what? I'm Scratchman. I do mine my way. And my way is, I grew up with nothing. So now that I've got to where I'm at in my life and I'm able to give away, I show my appreciation. You know what I mean? Because I was blessed in giving the stuff I was given. So, there was people that showed me love in my life and showed me the right way. And I give back to you guys because you guys do the same to me. You guys come in, you tell me what makes me as a better person on Scratch and stuff like that. So the right way to do it is to show love right back to you guys.
All right. Well,
Larry needs yours. Larry needs your email.
You need mine, Larry?
She came into my channel one time and she was like, I came over here from such and such's place and
oh, there we did it again. It's linked. What it is, I have.
And she said, I like your channel, and she's been here ever since then, and she showed much love. We've sent tickets to each other and gotten each other's books, did things, and her little son, she's got an awesome little son, little Zane. He's an awesome little dude, loves his dinosaurs, man. Little Zane, you're cool, bro. And my daughter loves dinosaurs. That's what's pretty cool about it. And they're not, he's a little older than her, but she does all that roar stuff all the time. She loves dinosaurs. Miss G sent her some stuff that was dinosaurs. She loves it. She got it on my table. Won't leave my table.
All right, Larry, mine is glasscitypodcast@gmail.com. I would type it in right now, but my keyboard's actually set up for quick keys, and that's why I keep popping up the end, the ending credits there, and I do apologize. I'll have to reconfigure my system here now that I see that it's not working quite this way. Also, Larry, if you go to my page, in the About section, there's a link halfway down that goes directly to my email, and it shows up immediately. And it goes not only to my studio here, but to my phone directly, so I will see it right away.
Yeah, Trish Scratch, I'll send you some tickets, darling. As me growing now, I got a lot of other channels, and I try to send them out in batches, because all the tickets I send out, I don't charge nobody to send no tickets to them. I send them to them. If we win, they just send them back to me. So like I said, me and as Mary G and Mark knows, I balance my life with my pleasure here. So I can only do so much at a certain time. So I will eventually I have everybody written down on a piece of paper, and I will eventually get to everybody and send them tickets. And
so you got it, Larry. That's it, sir. Absolutely.
You are on the list, Trish. I will send you something that way. That'd be awesome.
Nope, without the S. The first way you've got it up there, Larry. glasscitypodcast@gmail.com. Like I said, that comes directly to me. That's a priority mail that I use for the podcast, and it's flagged that way.
That's awesome, Haley.
Yes, it is.
That is awesome. That is awesome. What she's talking about, and that is, we had scratched a ticket one time. He scratched a $100 winner for us, and I was like, Haley, give him his $5 cut for scratching it. So we did that a couple more times when we won. That's awesome. That's pretty neat. Now he wants his cut. Hey, you got to.
You got to learn.
My kids get their cut of the wins too.
Yep.
That's awesome, Haley. And that's the stuff that makes you smile, man. That's the
Thank
best
you.
part about it. You know, you're doing something with your son. It's something you enjoy,
Yep.
and it's to see the smile on his face. It's the best.
That is cool.
And you know, I don't know if a lot of people know, but I've been getting a lot of feedback about, are you gonna monetize your channel? Are you gonna do this? Are you gonna do that? You know, and I'm still up in the tossing if I'm gonna monetize my channel or not. You know, only for the fact is I've been doing a lot of you know, looking into it and everything, and really to make any kind of money being monetized, you have to literally be on it 24/7. And like I always tell you guys from day one, I don't do this for the money. I do this because I have a passion to scratch tickets, and you guys do too, so we share it together, you know. So honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna even monetize my account. You know, I ain't got the watch hours. I don't care about the watch hours. I do my little streams when I can. I'm not, you know, I don't care about making money off YouTube. The point is, I enjoy coming on, meeting all you awesome people, talking to all you guys, scratching some tickets and winning some winners and losing some losers too. It's all fun either way. So.
Well, Miss Tricia Scratch, we appreciate you staying up with us, and I do feel bad that we kept you up. We know what it's like being third shifters, but thanks for hanging out in Drew's channel earlier, and then coming on over here to mine for this interview session. And you're right, Miss Mary G. It's family. That's what the memory building, and there's a lot of memories to be made, and that includes with us, with all of you. As time goes on and we do more and more, we're going to be building memories together. And I like seeing all the videos with the water. I miss being by the water. In this area, I used to live up in Luna Pier, right on the water, for many, many, many years, and I miss it. I really do. So all of you that live by the water, I'm a little jealous.
And to answer your question, Larry, yes, I do tip the people that sell me my winners. Depends on what store I go to. Some stores I bought tickets randomly, only, you know, in one. I don't go to that store a lot, so no, I won't go back and tip them. But I do have 2 stores that I go to a very lot. Every time I've hit, I cash out to, you know, give them a couple dollars, you know, because then they keep in touch with you, like, hey, look, this is what's happening, you know, this is. You know, they're not doing good in this book. Don't buy it. You know, they'll tell me. Or buying into this book is doing good. Like when I won my $200 ticket on my $20 ticket, I went and bought that $5 book for us to do. And, you know, it's one of my #1 hotspots. And the guy told me. I go up to the window and I'm talking to him because it's literally a little, you drive up to it. It's got 2 windows on each side. It's got tickets on each side. All they sell is cigarettes and lottery. So I get out the car and I talk to him. You know, I know the guy personally, so I'm talking to him and I buy the tickets. He's like, dude, buy this ticket, bro. Buy this ticket. He always calls me bro. We're all cool like that. He's like, buy me this ticket. Buy this ticket. And I'm like, finally, I was like, you know what? I'll buy it. I hit $200 on it. Well, when I went and cashed them tickets in the next day, I gave him a $20 bill. And he was like, what's this for, man? I said, because you looked out for me, man. You told me to buy that ticket. It was a winner, and you guaranteed me it was a winner. And it was $200. You know, and that builds a relationship with the people that you're buying from, you know, because a lot of these channels you'll see, there's more to their rhythm on how they're hitting these claimers. This ain't they just luckily grabbed this. No, they got people that they're literally shopping in stores and they're going through lots of tickets. And they're going to stores where people buy a lot of lottery to where they'll put these winners in there. This ain't no freak accident where one person's hitting 10,000, 1,000, 20,000, 50,000 in 1 year. No, it's strategically played. You know what I mean? You're gonna play in one spot and one spot only. You don't just go buy from any store, because the lottery is done by how much you sell. They're not gonna put $1 million winner in a store that don't sell but $100,000 a year in lottery. They're gonna put it in a store that sells $150,000 in lottery a week or a month because they got traffic.
That's true. I'll be looking forward to that video there, Miss K. I really do appreciate that. Really do appreciate it.
Exactly, Miss G. See, Miss G's on the right.
Yep, yep.
You be at the beach, Miss K? That's what I'm talking about.
Right?
So yeah, you know, the only time that I really can't tip the guys a lot of money when I win is if it's a group buy or something, because I can't spend your guys' money. You know what I mean? But I'll give them money out my own pocket because, like I said, and like Miss G said in here, you know, you got to keep them happy. You keep them cool, they going to be cool with you. They going to let you know. Hit the biggest tickets at the small mom and pop stores. Yeah. See, that's the same way here, too. See, we got franchise stores here. And then we got little stores where, like, my number 2 store that I go to is called Dino's Mini Mart. It's in Holland, Ohio. Y'all ever in Ohio, stop in there. But this guy sells almost $200,000 in lottery a week. And he's a little small mom and pop store. He's been around there 20 years. It's the only little store. He's the only store. It's no chain. It's not like a Stop and Go or a Stop By or anything like that. It's got thousands of stores. And he sells winners a lot. And just like the one where my number 1 hotspot, that's a single little building that's been in that little area for 30 years.
A lot of years.
Longer than I've probably been alive.
Yep.
And that's all they do is sell lottery tickets. They've sold Mega Million winners. They've sold 20,000s, 10,000s. You know.
All right. Well, the natives, my children, are getting restless, and I think Drew's are. And I do want to thank everybody for stopping in here at Glass City
I'll answer
Pod.
Trish. Okay, Trish, I'll answer your last question, darling.
Let me in.
The biggest win I've ever won on a ticket is $10,000. Hit it on a $10 ticket, single match, 10 grand. Biggest win I've ever won on one. I've missed a bunch of big ones, but the biggest one I've actually hand scratched, 10 bands. Now I've hit a lot of $1,500 on pick 3s and pick 4s and $500 winners and $100 winners. But yeah, that's the biggest one I've ever hit, Trish. You know, $10,000. But here in Ohio, they rape you with taxes. So
Yeah, they do.
you hit $10,000, you'll get about a little under 7 grand back. They take about 32% tax. It's like 29% state tax, and then 3% or 2%, you know, local or federal tax.
All right.
Hey, Miss G, could you put my email in there for him again?
One more time, please. Oh, thank you, Haley.
Miss G said you're truly natural at this.
Well, thank you very much. I've been actually approached over the years to do radio, and I can't see myself sitting in a cubicle talking to people. I'd rather be out with all of you, and something like this being a live situation, this is what I prefer. But thank you very much.
You have a nice night too, Steven, brother.
Yep.
Have a blessed day, blessed night, man. Hit some big winners, brother.
It's my turn. I'm gonna.
Yeah. He's got to get a cigarette in, guys. See,
That
that's the professional one. I'm over here smoking a chimney. He's over here. You know it. He smokes just as much as I do when we're not.
Oh, very much so.
When we're not on here. He's pumping them out one after the other, too. So he's trying to be professional.
Oh, yeah. But again,
All right, there, Larry. That'll work, brother.
All right, and again, thank you very much for stopping in here. We're at Glass City Podcast with me, your host, Cowboy Mark, with the very, very special guest, Scratchman Drew. And honestly, folks, you can expect to see more feeds like this in the future as we get different camera setups. And any of you that are interested in it, like Drew said.
One thing, too, before you cut off.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, got one more announcement, guys. Before everybody starts heading up out of here. Mark your calendars. August 17th. Miss G is going to do her 300 supporter giveaway. We're going to get Miss G to 300 supporters by August 17th. And we're going to do a 300 supporter giveaway at CMB's house over in the other studio.
In the other studio.
We're going to do some giveaways, some tickets from Indiana. Maybe she'll get some from Kentucky. And I'll get some from Ohio. And we're going to have a little special, something special for Miss G. So everybody, make sure to keep watching. We'll load that video up. And we're going to get Miss G to 300. And we're going to get the Haley to 1,000. Haley, you're next on the list. We're getting you to 1,000.
That's right.
You're going to hit 1,000, then we're going to do something big for you.
That we are. That we are. So, all right, there it is again. All right, again, ladies and gentlemen, it is just after midnight here where we're sitting at the CMB Production Studios. And again, thank you for supporting my buddy Drew, my new little brother, and thank you for stopping in here. And what we can ask the most, the way you can support either one of us or anybody else, spread the word. Let people know about what we're doing, and just keep this thing rolling. Let's build this friendship that we all have beyond belief. That'd be so cool. So, any last words, my friend?
Yes, last words are, you'll notice too with my channel, I don't want anybody to get mad, but I'm going to steer right from all these big amount books. I want to do more smaller dollar, cheaper, $12 a spot, $15 a spot, stuff like that. Make it more affordable for everybody, and everybody has a chance to get into it. Because I know it's hard for some people to come up with $75 and $50 and $25. And I also, guys, I have like I said, while you keep your stores, you keep your people good with you, you treat them good, they treat you good. Is I got this new little thing I'm going to start trying to come up with. This is where the guy's going to allow me to buy so many tickets off a book, and we're going to chase the book. We're going to do like we're doing now. We'll buy half the book. If we hit big on that half of the book, we'll stop buying in that book. He'll put that book in the rack and sell it out, and he'll open a fresh one for us.
Yep.
So we're going to start doing some of those like that. I know GKR and what's his name? Plasty Dip Jackson are doing something like that. You know what I mean? So, but we're going to do some stuff like that. I got some new stuff I'm going to introduce to the channel, and it's going to be way more feasible and cheap for everybody to get into, so everybody can enjoy it. A lot more entries for you guys to win free spots in the games and stuff like that. So, with that said, I'm sure Mark's ready to get himself to go to sleep.
No.
I got to head to the house and get the babies to sleep.
Yep, we got to get everybody home.
And I'm going to check my emails and check my PayPal and write everything down, get everything written up. I'll drop a video. I'll try to drop one in the morning. I have to leave at 9 in the morning to go to my work picnic, so I don't know what time I'm going to drop it. But I will be on sometime tomorrow night to do a video. It might be a late nighter, guys, like 10, 11 o'clock. But we'll run that other book at full. We'll run those tickets, and we'll go from there, guys. But thank you, guys. Thanks for all the support you guys show me and my brother, CMB Productions. Remember, like I said, he does all his streams on Sundays. He has awesome bands that come on here. A lot of them are his personal friends. He's played in these bands. He's an awesome musician, man. And he does videos throughout the week. Make sure you stop in every day, and check out his stuff. He drops stuff periodically throughout the week and giving up updates, even if it's just to come in, hit the like button. Watch a minute or two of the video if you can't watch it all. Just show some love, man.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. You folks have a good night, and we will check you out on the next stream.